Hello, this is General Cryptor, and today I will be talking about the 8 rare / most expensive Angry Birds Commonwealth plushes. And a quick disclaimer, the exceptions are LogoNet plushes like Silver, Changi plushes, and Prototype plushes, even if they are made by Commonwealth. Also no Hockey Bird, because he's not a Commonwealth product, and Mighty Eagle, I'm not including him just because he'd take the fun out of the video, because we all know he's around 200. So let's start with number 8. For number 8, we have Angry Birds Stella's Gale, which usually goes around 40 to 115 for some reason. I bought mine for $60 after my first one. I cut off her crown and I lost it at my grandma's house, which I'm very sad about. But she's pretty easy to find. She's more common than most of the other Stella plushes. The most common ones are Stella and Willow, which usually go from around $12 to $30. Next up, we have Angry Birds Seasons Winter plushes, but only Chuck, Bomb, Matilda, and the Blues, which go from $50 to $160. So I don't know why, but Red and the Winter Pig are not included for some reason, but these ones are kind of common to find, especially the Bomb and the Matilda. Next up, number 6, these two. So when I was doing my research, it came to a surprise to me that these two were way more rare and expensive than the other 4. But yeah, they usually go from $100 to $200. Next up, we have the Rio Cage Birds, which are a tie with the last ones. They're a bit harder to find, especially the yellow and red one for some reason. And I think they were only found in claw machines. I'm not too sure. They're a bit weird. But yeah. Next, number 4 is Angry Birds Stella, Dahlia, Poppy, and Luca. And they're also a tie with the last 2. But usually I see a lot of them for quite a bit. This Poppy, you probably might want to buy her because that's the cheapest I've seen her in a lot of years. So yeah, and then the Luca was sold. Number 3 is St. Patrick's Day, and usually they go from 120 to 200. And the red actually was pretty cheap back in the day. Well, not pretty cheap, but cheaper, around 60. And now he's skyrocketed, but the pig, I don't have him because he's just so rare. But yeah, so I think the pig would be a bit more rare than red, but I just put them on the same one. Because whenever you see the pig, he's usually in that price range. Next up, we have the Angry Birds Classic Birthday Birds. And I couldn't really find the pig and bomb like recent listings or even sold ones for them. But a lot of the time you see the birthday bomb and pig go for like 50 something because the people don't know what they have. But usually you see Red and Stella, and they're like $170 to $500. People are asking way too much for the birthday Red. And a few times I've seen the jumbo birthday Stella, which I have, go way less than the actual 5-inch one. And sometimes you have to be careful because a lot of them I see on eBay and Mercari have no tush tags. And then, number 1, the accessorized pigs. They go from $200 to $600, and they're very expensive. I think Chef Pig and Postman Pig were the most common, and same with like the St. Patrick's Day Red. A few years ago, they weren't as expensive, but now they are. And there are rare versions of only Postman and Chef Pig that came out a little bit after the release date, only sold on Amazon. So if you have them, they're pretty rare. And yeah, you have to be careful too because Construction and Cowboy Hat Pig are sometimes really bust up and broken. But yeah, that is my list. So please like, subscribe, and turn on notification bells if you want. Adios!